make money from sports and ensure that, you know, talents, that progression.
Over talents.
Yeah, over and over and over and over again.
All right. So tomorrow in Abuja, sports federations will have the elections. Those who will lead the different boards of these sports federations for the next 4 years. We hope that there won't be crisis. We hope it will be each free. We hope that the best persons will win, men of vision, men of ideas, men of means, who will bring competitions into their different federations and help these federations to grow and also become financially solid. I mean, autonomous. Autonomy is difficult to come by these days. Everybody is looking for government funding somehow. But we hope that the right things will be done at the elections tomorrow and the right persons will win. We'll talk about that tomorrow, surely. We've asked our guys in Abuja to help us keep an eye on what will be going on, and then we'll see how we can bring that to you by this time tomorrow. We should have an idea of those who will be heading the different federations of sports in Nigeria. All right, let's go on a break now. Move away from the boardroom and look to the grassroots. It doesn't get lower at the grassroots to what Channels is doing. It's the lowest level of football at the primary school level. We're talking about Channels National Kids Cup. Let's bring you a reminder once again, and then we'll come back and take a look at some other efforts at grassroots development of football in Nigeria.
Catch the thrilling moments of football actions as primary schools from 12 states of the Federation and Lagos log it out in Season 5 of the Channels National Kids Cup. From May the 21st to the 27th, schools from Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Ogun, Edo, Osun, Abia, Niger, Kaduna, Oyo, Jigawa, Ekiti, Anambra and Delta State will all do battle like never before. Come see the thrills, the dribbles, as the kids show their skills on the pitch. Channels National Kids Cup, catching them young. This tournament is in conjunction with the Lagos State Football Association, Eko Football.
All right, Channels National Kids Cup starts on the 21st of May. That's exactly 8 days from now, and we have states from schools from 12 states, primary schools from 12 states that will be taking part at the competition. So our eyes are on those kids, and once again appeal to all those that will be coming with schools. Do the right thing. Don't try to cheat. A lot of things have been put in place by our very experienced consultants working with us on this project. Tonya Kakpo and Tade Aziz of Lagos FA have put a lot of things in place to help us discover those who intend to cheat. Foolproof measures. We're not going to let the cat out of the bag so that people don't have an idea. And of course, those stationed around the schools are independent assessors, helping to monitor how they are getting ready. We will also rely on them to give us information around some of those that will be coming for the Channels Kids Cup. But by and large, Jamie, I think we are good to go based on what we saw from the Lagos preliminaries. Yeah. It sure will be some exciting tournament for the kids.
The excitement was there. In spite of the rain, these kids just wanted to play football. And the enthusiasm, people love sports in Nigeria, people love football. And even at that age, you can see how well some of those kids understand football. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot to enjoy when the tournament kicks off proper in the week to come.
All right, but let's step up and talk about some efforts. Don't forget that Channels National Kids Cup, we are partnered, of course, by the Lagos Football Association. They are called Eko Football. And if there is any state that is really focused on grassroots development of football, it sure must be Lagos State. A lot of programs being put in place, a lot of efforts at genuinely discovering talents from primary school to secondary school. A lot has been put into it, and that's why we want to talk about the Lagos Junior League. Over the weekend, we had the Lagos Junior League 2012-2013 award ceremony, and it was to honor outstanding players, outstanding clubs. Medals were given, gold, silver, and bronze, and you can see it was a whole lot of medals at stake for some of the standout players. And the acting chairman of the Lagos Junior League, Kamal Bayewu, you can see him in the picture, decorating some of the athletes. Yemi, it was good. Sports Minister, I beg your pardon, Lagos State Commissioner for Sports, NFF President Aminu Megeri was also there. and it was rewarding for the young lads.
Yeah, for me, Lagos has been a state that has always made that choice. Either if you're going to choose between development and winning, Lagos State has consistently chosen development. And surely it will definitely pay off. It will pay dividends. And that's what Lagos State is doing, recognizing these young ones. And surely most of these guys that we see now will definitely win a lot, do a lot for Lagos, win laurels in future. And I like the approach to sports. It's just not about winning. Whatever you win that doesn't come through that process is going to be short-lived. And that's why if you develop, it's just a matter of time, you would win. We talked about Spain and Holland. They kept on developing, and it was only a matter of time. And they started winning, and they're dominating the world. And I see Lagos, some years down the line, Sports Festival, you begin to see that Lagos will just surprise everybody because they're really...
The last National Sports Festival, Yemi, for the first time, Lagos won gold for the men. In football, Lagos won gold for the women. We've always talked about Lagos not having a team in the Premier League. That maybe that's a drawback. Yeah. But with structures like this that they are putting together, Lagos Junior League, then there's another league being planned for those who will graduate from the Lagos Junior League. They are gradually putting some structures in place so that when a team eventually comes into the Premier League, it has a lot of structures to keep it afloat.
I mean, the resource pool is just enormous, and for me that's the way to go. That's the only way to develop sports and put in that structure. I mean, when they hosted the Sports Festival, for instance, from the word go, their body language and everything that they said, we are not out to win. And for once, they were a state that did, we've seen examples of states who do everything to win. They said, look, we're looking at athletes that will be there for 10, 20 years, and for me, it was a success.
All right, we caught up with NFF President Aminu Megeri, who said that the NFF will partner the Lagos Junior League and also encourage other states to do something of such so that we have it in all the states, and then we can now conveniently look at our football and say, yes, we have post structures for grassroots football development in Nigeria. We listened to NFF President Aminu Megeri and some other officials like Tunde Disu, remember him, Daman Miracle Man, and of course Yemi Idowu, a board member of Lagos Junior League, and then we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Prayer that football keep growing in this country, and I think one is really appreciative of what Lagos State government and the good governor is doing, because he gave the good enabling empowerment for these people to operate, for him to have this team of good Nigerians to put this kind of youth in place to mold them, blend them, make them a team. It's truly a bright future. It's a very big future when you talk about football in this country. By the time you put this team together, and you can see about what you're talking about. We are always aspiring to how our football grows, and today we are on the right foot. With this development, this is a milestone in the history of Nigerian football. So it's great, it's very good, and I want to urge our other state government and governors to emulate what is happening here in Lagos. And like I earlier said, we are the NFF. We are going to partner to sit down with these people, exchange ideas. Like I keep saying, it's not about NFF. It's not about Megari. It's a national issue. It's not about individual. Let us do this thing collectively. Our doors are open. You come, give us the idea so that we do it together. So that Nigeria, at the end of it, becomes very happy. We always say we'll use football to put joy, happiness, in the minds of Nigerian people. Bring more unity, and every other aspect, that will put us as a country.
The motive behind this objectivity is to bring the boys out of the street, let them concentrate in football and education. And that's what FIFA is saying, and that's what we've done so far. We make sure that most of the boys are from schools, and right now we've trained the players. I mean, we have selected some players for the All-Stars team, and then in our program we train referees, we train coaches, we train team managers to update them with the modern technique and tactic. So right now I think we are going well. We are doing well. I would like to say that at least by next year, with these are contributions, we should be able to have a team that will play in the Premier League, because most of our players now, they are moving out. Some of them went to COD, some of them went to MFF, and if you see them, so most of their matches, some of them are with Denda. And I hope Denda now...